under the lights, the SK Modifieds take green. Wendell Daly and Jay Miller off to the races. Beautiful move on the part of Jay Miller. Puts the number 09 out in front. Here comes Pearl in the 71. Brower Jr. in the 49. 1, 2, 3 as they make the way towards the stripe.
Down to the stripe for the first time, Jay Miller with that great jump, as Mark alluded to, in the 09 up front. The 71 of Jeff Pearl right beside him, with Don Fowler also knowing his way up there side by side as they work off of turn number 4.
The 71 of Jeff Pearl back there in the second spot, wheel to wheel with John Brower Jr. They're chasing Jay Miller right now. Here's Dennis Gada in the number 3, moving that number 3 up onto the back of Pearl's automobile, trying to find running room as they make their way around the track.
Look at Mark Lajeunesse bumping and grinding right now with the 71 of Jeff Pearl. Those two machines are side by side, but look at the number 3 of Dennis Gada. He's up to 5th and he wants more. Gada now to the outside of Pearl as they work off of turn number 4.
John Brower Jr. sticks to 49 into the lead. He's on the point of this open-wheeled extravaganza, making the way out of turn number 2, powering their way down the back straightaway. John Brower Jr. They spread out. Here comes Lajeunesse in the 33. Jay Miller back in the 3rd spot as Pearl locks down 4th.
John Brower right now leading Mark Lajeunesse. Lajeunesse in the 33, the 09 of Jay Miller in 3rd. Great battle for 4th right now. That's Dennis Gada and the 71 of Pearl side by side as they work down to the stride.
Behind the first group, we have Don Fowler in the 26. Ed Dockenhausen is out there in the 48. Here comes Eric Burnt moving his way through the field as we already are up on lapped traffic.
Down to the stripe again. That's the steal, the number 49 of John Brower Jr. up front. But here comes the 33 of Mark Lajeunesse. He tries to go to the outside, can't get the job done there. Now Gada wants to go to the inside of him like a tractor trailer. They go.
Looks like Mike Parker falling off the pace in car number 53 as this freight train makes its way down the straightaway. Side-by-side action. Brower and Lajeunesse. Lajeunesse to the high side is a plague race down the straightaway.
The man with the best seat has to be Dennis Gada. He has to choose his line right now. Do I go with Brower or do I go with Lajeunesse? Both of those cars side by side down the back straightaway with Gada in 3rd. The 09 of Jerry Miller in 4th. As they work down to the stripe, 25 lap remains.
Dennis Gada trying to find a hole, trying to find a way to put the number 3 on the point. The defending modified champion at the Waterford Speedbowl with a tremendous run here tonight, chasing down the leaders.
Still side by side as they work into turn number 2. Mark Lajeunesse along with the 49 of John Brower. Gada still behind both of those machines, trying to get it into gear as he looks to make it 3 wide, can't get the job done. Jeff Miller still in 3rd right now as Don Fowler looks to join that mix. A group of 4 and a group of 3 lead this field. 23 lap remains as they work into turn 4, soon to be 22.
Dockenhausen with a big burst of speed puts the 48 into the 4th spot on the speedway, just in front of Eric Burnt. We're just a few heartbeats away from seeing how these drivers handle traffic as they come up on slower traffic on the front straightaway.
Ed Reed starting to move up through the field. Ed Reed driving in at number 72, about to start racing with Jeff Pearl right beside him. Ed Reed really diving through this field right now, but up front still the number 49 for John Brower.
John Brower Jr. closely followed by Dennis Gada. Dennis Gada in the 2nd spot looking for racing room. What he's going to see is slow traffic. They're making their way to the outside of the track. Dockenhausen trying to hold on to 3rd. Here comes Burnt and Lajeunesse.
Burnt getting into the mist right now, right behind Dennis Gada. Gada wants that first position, but he's getting no racing help from John Brower. Brower cutting off all the angles, lap traffic not helping. Now they're side by side down to the stride.
Dennis Gada tries to get that Chevrolet motor powered up. Looks like he has the horsepower as he puts the number 3 out in front. Dockenhausen trying to take the high road around the track will settle for 3rd as they make their way to the stripe.
Eric Burnt sitting back and forth just watching all this. He's right behind the 48 of Dockenhausen. Dockenhausen right behind the 49 of Brower Jr., but up front, the fast car of Dennis Gada. Gada like a tractor trailer through this field. Look at him go like a rocket down to the stripe. He's your leader.
This time by 16 laps showing on the Budweiser scoreboard. Here comes Eric Burnt pushing the 54 towards the front. He is currently in the 4th spot. He and Dockenhausen jousting out there. The 3rd spot on the speedway will go to Burnt.
Eric Burnt, Ed Dockenhausen, and the 49 of John Brower all in a group of 3 right now, but enjoying all this has to be the 3 of Dennis Gada as he's increasing his lead now by 6 or 7 car lengths as he works off of turn number 4. 14 lap remains.
The big battle on the track for the 2nd spot. Right now, Eddie Dockenhausen in the brightly colored 48 holds down the 2nd spot. Here comes Eric Burnt on his back bumper, going by John Brower Jr. Lajeunesse trying to join the group. The chase down Dennis Gada.
We've been caution-free thus far, and Dennis Gada is appreciating it. Keeps hiding his lead over Ed Dockenhausen, but Eric Burnt wants that 2nd position. Right on the back bumper is him as they work into turn number 3, but mark a battle for 4th as they work off of 4.
35 laps the total distance to go, showing 12 on the board. A fast pace, caution-free, modified feature thus far. Dennis Gada taking advantage of this fast pace to put that Chevrolet-powered number 3 out on the point.
Look at Eric Burnt. He has just picked up that 2nd position from Ed Dockenhausen, but he has a long way to go if he wants to catch Dennis Gada. Almost a half straightaway lead with 11 to go, soon to be 10. Down to the stripe, 10 laps to go. Sean Scarpa.
Looks like another Lajeunesse. That's Dan Lajeunesse out there in the 77. Will fall victim to the onslaught of Dennis Gada. He'll go a lap down as Gada makes his way around him into the front straightaway. The rest of the pack follows. Here comes Eric Burnt.
Eric Burnt still far away from the leader. Dockenhausen in 3rd, and in 4th right now, John Brower Jr. in the 49. Those machines are single file. 9 lap remains as Gada works it into turn number 4, down to the stripe.
Eric Burnt now in the 2nd spot on the speedway. He and John Brower Jr. battling it out for 2nd. Brower Jr. in the 3rd spot. Here's the 49 automobile also on the track. That's Dockenhausen and Brower.
Eric Burnt running out of time right now. He's quick, but he is not quick enough. Eric Burnt in the 54 trying to catch number 3 of Dennis Gada. Gada right now works off of turn number 4. Down to the stripe. Only 6 laps remain on the Budweiser scoreboard. Your leader, Dennis Gada.
Looks like the rest of the pack trying to catch up to Dennis Gada. Now, he's between some slower traffic. This is allowing Burnt to make his way around the speedway, pick up a little bit of speed. He's going to have to get by Wendell Daly on the back straightaway. These cars will move out. Let young Eric Burnt make his charge towards the front, but laps are counting down quicker than Eric would like them to. 4 laps showing on the board.
A couple great battles deeper on in the field, but the one to watch is the battle for 3rd. You have Ed Dockenhausen there. You also have Jeff Brower Jr. there. Eric Burnt continues to work in 2nd, but Gada up in 1st. 1 lap car separates them, about a half a straightaway lead for Dennis Gada. Eric Burnt tries to catch him desperately as we're coming down to 2 to go.
Next time by, the checker and white will show, signifying 2 laps left to go in our feature event for the SK Modifieds. Dennis Gada with a commanding lead. Eric Burnt out there with a 54. This time by 1 lap left to go. Can Burnt do it? Chasing down Dennis Gada.
Dennis Gada will work his machine off of turn number 2 right now. Heading down the back straightaway. Only 1 turn remains. Dennis Gada rolls off of turn number 4. Taking down the win, it will be Dennis Gada. Eric Burnt 2nd. In the 48 of Ed Dockenhausen in 3rd. And John Brower coming home 4th. Dennis Gada taking down this win.
What a tremendous win for Dennis Gada. A dominating win for Dennis Gada.
3rd as he gets his hat from the Navigators. Nice job, Eddie. You came home 3rd tonight. You just ran nice and hard. Caution-free race. Great job.
I'll tell you what. My guys in the crew, I can't thank them enough. I can't thank my mom and dad enough for being here with me every week and supporting me 100%. Today's my birthday.
Well, happy birthday. It's my birthday, too.
All right.
That's right, man.
I wanted nothing more than a top 5 finish on my birthday, and I got it. I want to thank everybody for coming out. And I want to thank all the navigators for being here. I want to congratulate Dennis and Eric for their win. We'll see them again next week.
Well, thanks a lot for that. Congratulations, Ed. Now moving to the man who finished 2nd, Eric Burnt. Now, Eric, first off, I have to tell you, Ryan Bradley, this guy here, he picked you.
he had you in this race, and you made him proud with the second place finish. You won last week, 150 laps. You got to be very excited about tonight too.
Yeah, it was a great night. It was a great night for everybody. We went green to checkered. That's unusual. I give the competitors a lot of respect. You know, it was a great day for everybody. So, disappointed him. I don't know if I had anything for Dennis at the end or not. If we had a caution, would have been nice to find out though.
Eric, thanks for that. Congratulations on your second. As Dennis Gada gets some pictures, we're going to talk to Ryan Bradley here. Starting pitcher for the Navigators. You guys got to be happy to come to Waterford Speedbowl. You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been to one of these before, and this is pretty cool.
So, do you like the, what's your favorite division here?
This one right here, because they go the fastest.
They do, and they're a great division, the Rockets. Now we're going to get some words with Dennis Gada, the man who finished first tonight. As we make our way here to Dennis Gada. Dennis Gada, you totally dominated tonight. As soon as you got up front, you just ran away with it. You got a huge lead on Burnt, and you came home tonight with a win. No cautions. You got to be feeling good.
Yeah, the car went great all day again, and just got to thank Larry's Auto Machine for the awesome power underneath this thing. It's a rocket ship. Mike Paquette from T.H.E Dynamics, Harry Wine Company, Pete and Cheryl Bennett Excavating, John Volpe of Big A of North Branford, Penn Insurance, and all the guys on the crew do a great job getting the car back in shape after Sunday's wreck. It's a rocket ship. I thank God for giving us this opportunity, and God bless America for being able to do it here.
Well, Dennis, nice job tonight. Congratulations. That's Dennis Gada, your winner for tonight's SK Modified race. That's all from down here. Mark, send it back up to you.